Hello, and thank you all for tuning in today. I'm Thomas from the Barber Style Directory, and today I'll be demonstrating a taper haircut. If you're new to this channel, and if you get something valuable out of this video, I ask that you hit the subscribe button as well as hit the notification bell. That way you'll know whenever we upload new content. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Barber Style Directory. And without further ado, let's get into the video. We're going to kick things off by taking the number 1 guard and cutting the hair down to the desired length. And as always, you want to be careful around the crown area. So once I get into the center of his crown, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put on a bigger guard and I'm going to show you how to cut it. So an easier way to do this is to take a bigger guard and open the lever fully. So I cut the top down with the 1 guard about halfway open. So I took the 1.5 and went against the grain to where his crown grows. I'd say 1 guard length higher is the equivalent to going with the grain. And here we're just making our guidelines around the entire head. So I decided to do something different with this taper tutorial. So I know some people, they like to do a pre-line up before they do the tapers. So I tried it in this video just to show you guys that you can do it that way. Now this is not traditionally the way that I do it, but I just decided to do a quick line up before I did the taper. So that way you can keep everything dark. Now here I have the lever fully open, and then now I close it and I'm just about to blend up into the next guideline. And as always, I emphasize how I only use 1 corner of the blade when I'm doing tapers. Since you're blending in such a small space, you don't really need to use the entire blade, because then you'll just end up creating a bigger guideline than you want to, or you'll end up blending higher than you want to or need to. Next we have on the number 1 guard with the lever fully open. And I don't know if you can tell, but his hair kind of grows at an angle in his temple area, so that's why you see me fading kind of at a diagonal angle. And when doing tapers, a lot of it is lever play. You'll see me constantly opening and closing the lever just because I'm trying to hit certain spots. And now I have on the half guard going up under that number 1. And then we're back with the one guard again, doing some touch-up work. So that's the thing about tapering sometimes. You know, the hair, it's a little resistant at times, but the more you keep at something, you eventually get it out. So if you're not seeing the hair fade right away, just keep going at it and you'll eventually see the hair start to blend. A lot of times you just have to make a couple of more passes through the hair. And then finally, I'm doing something called spot mopping, just getting rid of any dark spots that I see. Okay, now we're going to proceed on to the neck taper. These steps are pretty much the exact same thing that I did on the left side, so I'm just going to sit back and let you guys watch. And as always, try to get someone that will let you do this haircut on them. Pull up this video and just go step by step. Okay, now we're proceeding on with the left side of the taper. And we're going to be doing the exact same thing that we just did on the right side and in the back. And once again, I'm just doing this pre-line up technique. This is not necessary, but if it helps you better when you're cutting hair to use a guide like this, then by all means try it. Okay, and now we're about to proceed on with the rest of the lineup. As always, when doing the neckline, you don't want to over exaggerate the arch over the ear too much. You want to follow the natural arch, and some people already have natural arches over their ear. So just try to follow the natural arch as much as possible. And if you have to take off a little bit more hair, do that, but just try to do it very sparingly. And proceeding on with the front line up, we're just going to try to keep everything as natural as we can while still trying to get the hair as straight as possible. So this is how the cut turned out. If you like the video, give the video a thumbs up. Let me hear your feedback in the comments. So I'm just gonna sit back and let you guys look at the end result. Once again, if you got something valuable out of this video, I ask that you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next video.